Here we go, Chris Story.
All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. Let's talk about it.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Just Talking to You. I'm your host, Big Smooth, and I am not here alone. Me and my boy, the man himself, Chris Story, and we're here. Chris Story, say what's up to our listeners today, brother.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Having a hard time here, y'all. Apologize. It's your man, Chris Storian, at Chris Storian, Twitter, at Chris Storian1, Instagram, here to say hi to y'all. Everybody's mama's favorite.
You the reason why people mama make that peach cobbler still, man? Chris Story.
Yes, sir.
You the reason why they mama make that peach cobbler, man?
Yeah, I'm the reason why they mama didn't come by to the kids' graduation party.
Oh, look, man. Tripping, man. I would say he the reason why. Oh, we had Dre Day done just jumped in on us, y'all.
Hey, Dre.
Dre Day, you there?
I'm here.
What's up, Dre Day?
What it do?
We are live and in full effect.
Oh,
Dre Day. You want to introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, I am Dre Day, the Walmart shopper. And I'm headed home from Walmart as we speak.
What's your bonnet on?
My mama didn't allow me to put my bonnet on to go to Walmart. She told me I had to take it off, and I have to comply when it comes to my mother.
Oh, you better not have that damn bonnet on tonight, girl. Especially when mama tell you.
First of all, you don't tell me what to do.
Unless it's your mama.
Who you talking to?
Unless it's your mama.
I'm just going off what your mama told you, man. Keep that damn bonnet off your head. Shoot.
No, sir. If I want to wear the bonnet, I shall. The operative term was want to. And
I'm telling.
You better not wear that daggone bonnet. Shoot. All right, man, everybody. I'm your man, Big Smooth, aka the People's Champ. Hey, I'm your mama's side, your auntie's side dude from back in the day. Me and this fool Chris Story used to run trains on your mama and your auntie till I got married, and then now Chris Story and solo bolo with your mama and stuff. So hey, he the reason why your daddy looking for him with that double barrel shotgun, man.
Man, this single parent life, bro. So I'm at the. I was like, yeah, I'm at the. They sleep. I'm at that stage.
Oh, man. They gonna bust your head, man. You ain't gonna quit, man. Somebody go bust your damn head, man.
The white meat.
He don't believe fat meat grease.
That's still one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
You don't believe fat meat grease?
I've never heard that statement. Like, I was like, what? What?
Man.
Oh, put my bag up here.
Well,
sorry, y'all. I'm dropping my mama off.
Hi, mama.
Hey, mama.
She's already out the car.
Oh.
Mama, all right with me, man. Mama thick as brownie mix, boy.
For what?
Mama thick as brownie mix, boy.
With one egg.
First of all, keep your eyes off my mama. That's number one.
Hey, you act like this something new. Stop it.
There'll be some good looking mamas out here.
Keep your eyes off my sister too, while you at it.
I've been looking at your mama for the longest.
I know it.
Hey, ever since we was probably in high school, what, middle school, high school? Yep.
You probably didn't actually see my mama till high school.
Yeah. It was well worth it.
Probably where you actually saw her. You say it was well worth it.
Well worth it.
Gross.
How everybody doing today, man? Besides the Walmart. Hey, let me ask you this, Dre. You see any You see any of your peoples at Walmart with them bonnets on?
I saw a lot of my people, but I went to a Walmart in a lighter part of the city.
Okay,
European, you
okay.
mean?
Yeah, yes, a little more European over there.
That's exactly what she means.
Okay.
But it's becoming a more mixed colony. Uh, as more of a discover of the country. So it's becoming a more mixed colony, but it's still heavy on the Euro side.
Man,
And,
shout out to my man Owen Jackson that's on with us tonight. Oh, what's up, pimpin'? We appreciate you for joining us tonight, man. Hey, let me know if you want to jump on with the crew tonight, man, and chop it up with us, man. Unless if you're at work,
Okay.
if you're at work,
All right.
I understand,
All
man.
right, Mama.
Drop a comment, let me know where you're at if you want to jump on with us. I'll shoot you that link, man. Man, Chris Dorian, what about you? Hey, Dre Day, you finished with it? Tell me what else you got going on.
Well, of course, like I said, I did see some of my people out there. But here's what I also saw.
What else?
I saw some Europeans with their bonnets on.
I told you that. I said that last week when we did the bonnet show. Depending on the section of Walmart that you go to, if you go to the hood Walmart in the European hood area, you will see bonnets.
But it's not the hood, that's the country.
However you want to classify it.
Bonnet.
Their more issue is more no shoots, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Right.
Versus don't come in here without a bonnet.
Because I did see some dirty feet in there.
Feet be out.
And
kids don't be having on clothes.
At all. Y'all ever watch that show F is for Family?
No.
Right.
It's an animated show?
Yes, and I love it to death. But if you've never seen it, then what I was about to say is not going to translate.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I've seen it on Hulu, like up on my screen, like, hey, might be fun to watch, but that was it.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, you give it a look.
Yes, sir.
What's your name on here, man?
Chris Dorian.
No, now it is. It wasn't like that before. There was a government on there.
Oh, I see it. I don't know why it's not changed.
I'll change it. Don't worry about
All right.
it.
I see it too. I don't know why it come up there.
That's what brothers for, man.
Appreciate that.
To let all these ladies in the world look him up on Facebook.
Yeah, that sure is my whole Facebook name.
Hey, they go start looking them up and stuff and start getting the paternity test, man. He gonna be like he gonna be like what's my boy name with all the paternity tests? He gonna be like Evander Holyfield, partner.
What's the dad on the shy?
With
the Bluetooth.
You talking about Darnell.
Darnell Daddy. Darnell Daddy, man.
Hey man, am I the only one that watched The Shot, man? I love The Shot, bro.
I watch it. I most definitely do.
Hey
I
man,
never was able to really like get into it.
Word?
Oh man, you missing it, man. Okay, you at work. I understand, brother. I understand completely. Man, hey, man, we're gonna just chop it up and get it going, man. Hey, first thing I want to hit y'all on, okay. Women and men overvaluing themselves, man. Women and men overvaluing themselves. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I really mean by is overvaluing is like a woman that's in her mid-50s, late 50s.
You're starting to sound like Kevin Samuels.
I know this was about to go way left.
That's very Kevin Samuel-ish right now.
I'm not trying to sound Kevin Samuel-ish or anything, man. But I just want to know. How do people view themselves, and it's all right to put yourself or think about yourself in a high perspective and everything. But do y'all think people can kind of overvalue themselves? Like, you got a 50-year-old woman, you got a younger guy that's attracted to her and everything, and she said, I don't want to mess with nobody unless I'm getting a husband. But this 25-year-old may not be looking for no wife. He may be feeling you, be digging you, and may want to just start a relationship, man. So what y'all think about that, man?
Me
'Cause
personally,
men overvalue themselves too as well.
I don't
So,
think there's a such thing as overvaluing yourself.
okay.
The thing is, it's up to you to put the price on it, and then it's up to somebody else to buy. So if you go into Target and you don't like the price of that $29.99 skillet, that's just up to you to leave it on the shelf.
Right.
But they set
Right.
that value at $29.99. You know what I mean? So you put your price on. If nobody wants to buy it, then that's just on you. Maybe you got to go on sale. But in the first place, you put the value that you feel is that you're worth, or whatever is worth. So if that's your value that you feel you're worth, then stick by that. But again, just because you feel that's what it's worth doesn't mean other people may. So that's most definitely up to you.
Right. What about you, Dre Day?
I agree with Christorian 100%. I was just sitting here thinking, you go into a jewelry store and diamonds are, can be tens of thousands of dollars. Whereas you get somebody like me who understands truly what a diamond is and how the diamond industry has been manipulated. And you really realize that it's a shiny rock, and it really,
Sometimes you're
it
paying for the
only has
building for a few
value.
$1,000s too.
Huh?
The building that you buy it from costs a few $1,000s added to it too.
Right. So what I'm saying is that it's only as valuable in actuality, even though somebody told me that, this gem is worth so much money. It's only as valuable as I say it is. And so that's not to say that people should not look at themselves and I think when we say something about value, a person valuing themselves, we're really looking at the standard that they set for themselves.
Right.
And so when we say, oh, somebody overvalued themselves or something to that effect, then what you're really saying is that person's standards are too high, which I think is a really unfair statement. Everybody is entitled to make, high standards for themselves. The question is,
that's their
the
standard.
question is there going to be somebody who says, all right, I see that you have high standards for yourself, and I'm here and I'm going to prepare myself to meet these standards. And that's really what that's about, and that's why I feel like Kevin Samuels has it twisted, is that these ladies, they actually set these standards for themselves, and they might be crazy standards, but they're their standards.
It's theirs.
That's how they value themselves. And for Kevin Samuels to come in and tear that woman down for setting standards for herself is absolutely ridiculous. Now, but to say, can you meet those same standards? I think that's fair. But don't piss in nobody's coffee simply because, I'm 44, I'm overweight, I have one child, I've never been married. I'm a red flag all over the place. However, I'm a great woman. I think I'm a great woman. I could be wrong.
So let me ask you this. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate like I always do. So a man who got 8 kids, 8 or 9 kids, 8 kids, and would you back off from him? Would you consider him baggage, or what would you do with a man with 8 kids?
You talking to somebody who dated a man with 6 kids and 4 baby mamas?
Okay. so now you that means you're okay with that, right?
What it was my assessment of him was an assessment of what's going on in his life today.
Right.
As opposed to what are all these past, what did he do in his past? And my assessment of him today in that moment, when we started dating, was this is a good man. And he was a good man. He had good ideas. He was a provider, and so he took care of his kids.
Great.
So
Great.
Who was I to judge what had happened in his life? In reality, I say he had 4 baby mamas, but he had been married to 3 of those women.
Okay.
And one of them was a jump off. But it's just a lot of,
Not a jump off.
Yeah, one of the ladies was a jump off.
Hey, DJ.
But you kind of have to. You can't look at you have to take people as a whole, and you have to take them for at who they are today. And if you hear them say what their standards are, and you don't feel like they're worthy of meeting those standards, that they're worthy of you meeting those standards.
Right.
And you
Right.
press on. You don't down somebody for how they feel about themselves. If anything, we should be gathering around each other, lifting each other up. And I think that's why people put these ridiculous, they have these ridiculous outlooks of themselves, because you've been put down so much, you've been kicked so much, you've been talked about so much. Well, nobody else around here is going to think I'm fabulous, so I've got to think I'm fabulous. And not only do I think I'm fabulous, I'm more fabulous than anybody out here.
Right.
And I'm going to treat everybody as such.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like reverse psychology. So I think people can overvalue themselves only through my eyes. Meaning,
Right.
if I see you and you saying you all this, that, and the third, and then I see you and I'm like, maybe not. Maybe you're not all that. But that's
Right.
from my perspective. But from your
Right.
perspective, I can't tell you how to see yourself.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I can tell you how to see yourself, but are you gonna listen?
Hey, let me ask you this, Chris. Let me ask you this, Chris Story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, woman. You see it, you peep out, she beautiful, everything, man.
Right.
She got 7 kids, five baby mamas. And you try to
Baby
approach,
daddies, you mean?
I mean,
No,
that's what I mean. You're right, brother.
baby mama.
5 baby daddies. And
Mhm.
and you approach her and stuff, you come correct and everything. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? You general
5
conversation.
baby daddies, 7 kids. Okay.
Yes, good conversation. And then you said, hey, do you mind if I have your number? And she said, no. She said, well, I only talk to people if they are doctors or lawyers. So, and she said, I'm sorry, I appreciate your conversation, but if you're not making 6 figures, or if you're not in this certain category, I can't deal with you.
Mhm.
Do you think she's overvaluing herself?
Nope. Respect it and keep it moving.
Okay.
I can think myself, well, all right. I mean, because if she's looking for somebody, I mean, that wouldn't be an island that I would move to, but I might vacation.
I understand. Hey, that's correct, man. Me personally, I mean, in that situation, I would think that lady is probably. I mean, it's just the reality of it. You got 7 kids, 5 baby daddies, man. I mean, how many guys
Okay, so what if she's a doctor herself? What?
No, listen. So you got guys out here that's not go accept that. Not gonna be like, you know
Okay.
what, 7 kids, 5 baby mamas on. And like Chris Dorian said, that'd be a great place to go vacationing. But as far as like picking up, moving to that property, you probably won't do that. You go probably go a couple times on vacation. But that's as far as it's gonna go. But I just think some people can just say, hey, I mean, you're supposed to definitely think highly of yourself, man. But Kevin Samuels, man, I don't know what that brother be thinking about, man.
For that situation, she got to fart sprinkles or some shit.
What you say, boy? What did you just say? She got a what?
Glitter got to come out when she farts. Something got to happen. Like, it's got to be something magical happening down there.
Man, and I'm just thinking, man, I sit back and I look at it all the time, man. From a male perspective, man, this is just me talking. A woman with 5 kids, 5 different baby daddies, I wouldn't want I wouldn't want to be a part of that. Even if I was single, I wouldn't even deal with it and stuff.
Okay.
And you got to sit back and think, these kids, hey, if you do accept that challenge, you got to, hey, like O said, you got to feed all them damn kids, man.
Okay, but what if she herself is a doctor? So she should just be looking for some bum because she got 7 kids?
That's up to her. I mean, again, that's her value. That's her value. You can't, that's somebody's self-esteem. How are you going to judge somebody on their self-esteem? That's how they esteem themselves.
Right. That's how they are, man.
Nothing. I have nothing. Keep it moving. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Thank you for your time. You're really beautiful. I'm gonna keep it moving.
That's it, man. That's it. You got some people that do it, some people that don't. So Shout out to everybody, man, men, women. Know your worth. That's all I can tell you. Know your
Absolutely.
worth.
Know your worth and
Know your
accept nothing less.
know your worth. Don't settle for anything. But if you're a hood booger, and if you're a hood booger, don't overvalue yourself now. That's a shout out to all the hood boogers out there.
Again, ain't no such thing as overvalue. And let these queens say who they are.
Yeah. What do you mean by overvalue yourself? But maybe that's what we should have started was what do you mean by that?
I mean,
Thinking they better than what someone thinking them better than what they think they are, or
think they are
like
better
they
than
too
what they
good
are.
to speak to anyone of a regular standard. Let's say this woman works at, and now if he had a scenario saying that she is getting SSI checks, that's her only income. She never graduated out of school at all. She has no means of getting a better income for herself. She has 7 kids, 5 baby daddies, but she's refusing to date anyone lower than a doctor status or someone that makes 6 figures. Okay. That's your thought on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that's what it would be to overvalue, but that's what she feels she has. But again, it's up to other people to jump on that train or not.
You're right, Memory. You're right.
People hit the lottery all the time.
Mention a woman's character and everything, because you can fall in love with that woman's character and that personality of that woman and everything, man.
That is true.
And the kids, I mean, if you have kids, then you want to be like, okay, you got now you talking about blending the families and stuff. Then you talk about bless you.
Excusez-moi.
Then you
Merci beaucoup.
Then you talk about everything like that. So it's a blend and everything. But like I say, if that woman has a great personality, 5 kids, 5 baby daddies, I mean, she just made some wrong decisions with her box, man. That's all. I mean, but other than that, she's good, man.
How do we know that's bad decisions for her though? Maybe each one of those situations, maybe she does fart glitter, and like the people
look at you, you want to meet that hood booger too,
man,
don't you?
and what if the dudes that got there like, hey man, I gotta plant my flag, man. This is I can't let this just go by. I gotta leave something here. And it happened to her a few times, and she just caught up in the situation herself. She's the victim of circumstance.
Oh man.
Her club is in a bad neighborhood and it gets shot up all the time. That's all I'm just saying.
Yeah, hey, DJ, yep. Memory, you right. Yep, holding it down though. Yep. Man, it is though, man. But I'm just saying, hey, we all know what we worth. Let's don't compromise what we want or just settle, man, for anything, because you got a lot of people that just settle for anything, man. So let's not settle that, man. Don't settle. Know your worth, know what you want, and go after what you want. Hey, real men do provide. You are absolutely correct. Real men will provide and everything. If you accept that challenge with that woman, with them 7
That's something
kids,
that you got to accept as that guy, or is that something that you're going to take?
Yeah.
Because you got to think, am I going to be able to afford? My mind would be, am I going to be able to afford these kids?
Yes. Will I be able to?
First thing I'm going to think of. Like, dang, how much that costs? You know how much shoes cost? How many boys is it? How many sports they play? How many sports the girls play? Are they in hoops? Do they play softball, volleyball?
What about vacation? When we go on vacation, we got to get an Airbnb. We got to get a house with around 5 rooms. I mean, it's just certain things you just take into consideration, man. Hey, thank you guys for these amazing comments, man. We love them, man. We love them, man. One man can feed 10,000. Hey, you right about that, Memory. Hey, we're going to jump on over to our next topic. Dre, they kind of getting everything together. But if you guys watched our show, we posted last week, part 1 and part 2, pajamas and bonnets. We're going to hit this back up a little bit. We ain't going to beat it too long. But we was talking about the bonnets and pajamas, man. And I saw a video this week just chiming in on, it was still video and feedback coming in on the pajamas and the bonnets and everything. but I saw something that was very, very interesting. It was a video Ricky Smiley posted, and Ricky Smiley was talking about he ride with Monique on this. He 100% with Monique on the pajamas and the bonnets and everything. So Ricky
Who
was
is
with
Ricky
her.
Smiley?
Ricky Smiley, comedian Ricky Smiley. He was with Monique on that and everything. And he said he went out to Walmart in Georgia, and he saw a young lady there at the Walmart. Two young ladies. They ran up to, "Hey, Ricky Smiley." He said, "Hey, how y'all doing?" He said, "Come here for a second." And they walked over there to him, and it was just him and them in the aisle. And he said, "Why y'all got them damn bonnets on y'all head?" And then they turned around and said, "Oh my God, you our favorite comedian, you our favorite morning show person and everything." He said, "You wouldn't have never thought that you was gonna meet me at no Walmart." They said, "Well, we just was running in and out and everything." He said, "Baby," he said, "you beautiful ladies, y'all don't need no bonnets on y'all head. Y'all are too beautiful." And they said, "We sorry, Mr. Smiley. We sorry, Ricky Smiley. We won't do it again." And I thought that was very profound and everything with that bonnet and everything.
That's my
man.
thought process.
It
I don't
was
want to
very-
go into the store. Like people said in the comments not too long on our last show that there's no way Chris wear jeans every time he go to Walmart. I do wear full outfits, even just going to the grocery store, only because what if you run to somebody that you used to deal with and they looking, ooh, what happened to them? I don't ever want to be in a what happened to them conversation. Like that's just I don't know if it's vanity, but I don't want that to be me.
Right. Yeah, you right about that, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, you know who made the person that made that comment. I know Chris Story don't be wearing jeans in the Walmart every time he go.
I do.
You know who made that comment?
Uh-uh.
David made that comment.
Oh, your son?
Yes, he said, "Man, I know Mr. Chris Story don't be wearing blue jeans every time in Walmart."
I do. I
man.
get dressed every time. My kids like, "Dad, we're just
say-
going to the store. Why are you getting dressed?"
I say he probably don't wear blue jeans, son, but I mean, when he go in there, he's probably presentable and stuff, man. He said, "I just thought he was saying he wear blue jeans every single time."
No, I mean, I
say,
wear
"Dave-"
clothes, chinos, jeans, like whatever matches my outfit. I'm gonna look like I'm going somewhere. It might not be the most dressed up part, but it's gonna look put together.
Right, right. And Dre Day, you just left Wally World, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
But that pajamas and bonnets.
No. I have on my weekend t-shirt. It says weekend.
No, not you.
I got a
Did
comment on
you
that. DJ Steeny had a good comment.
Okay.
What you say? Did I see?
Yeah,
Bonnets
do you
and
see
stuff?
bonnets and pajamas today?
Oh, yeah, I told you. Listen, okay. People act like Europeans don't wear bonnets, but if we go on back to the Laura
Agreed,
Ingalls
memory.
wilder days, when
Mhm.
Laura Ingalls was living in the little house on the prairie, they did wear bonnets. They also came up wearing bonnets and scarves and things of that nature. So this is not a foreign
But
concept to
that's a
them.
different thing with the bonnets back then. Little House on the
Listen to what
Prairie
I'm-
wore bonnets going to church
Hold up,
because
hold
they
up.
couldn't have the head uncovered.
You missed the whole part of that sentence. I said they
missed
also
something.
came up wearing
Oh,
bonnets and
okay.
scarves just like we did. And
Uh-huh.
that's why I was feeling like we're being vilified for something that really happens across the board.
Mhm.
I go to Walmart. I see the white ladies, they got the curlers in their hair. They got a bonnet or a scarf on.
I'm judging them heifers too.
They got they dirty SpongeBob pajamas on with a stringy, spaghetti strap shirt. And they got the big belly and their bottom belly is out,
Okay.
and bottom belly, I mean fupa,
Lord have mercy.
all of that.
Say the
But
girls
Booty
got-
do?
but we are
Their belly
and-
stick out more than their booty do.
exactly, and the bottoms of their feet nasty. So I'm gonna go to Walmart, in one part of town, in the lighter part of town, I'm gonna see that, and then I'm gonna go to Walmart in the more chocolate part of town, and I'm gonna see the same thing at that one, because people are people, but we're being vilified for it. Us.
It's not just
being-
us. I mean, I don't look at it differently. To me, it's the same way of you going out just looking at a certain way. Like I don't know, it's just being in the positions that we've had in life so far.
Mhm.
I look at people as if I'm interviewing that person.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And so it's most definitely people came in, and he really truly, this young brother truly had the story of Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Remember when he went into the job, his clothes is messed up. He had to have, like, dude really said he was painting in his house, had his clothes on the washing machine, and the paint fell onto his outfit. So these are the only he really had clothes with like paint on them and stuff. Wife beater, but he had a jacket, like a
Yep.
sport coat on
Uh-huh.
over his wife beater. He said, "This is really all the clothes I had. I
Yep.
was at someone's house painting, and it fell over. My paint fell over my clothes." And I was like, "Man, this is. I don't know if he's being real or he just took this from the script of the movie." But
Right.
hey, like, hey,
That is crazy, man.
he didn't get the job, by the way. He couldn't work a computer. But I mean, his personality had me at least consider him, though.
On the pursuit of happiness.
Yes, the person that I'm talking of right now, that interview I had where the brother came in with the paint covered clothes.
Okay, you're not talking about the real
No,
Chris.
no, this is real life happening to me. Like, he
Oh
came to
wow.
the interview for me to interview him for a job, and that's what happened.
Wow.
And
And
I
you
was
did.
thinking, like, did he just take this story from the movie? Like, I seen the movie too. Like,
So you wasn't open minded, huh?
I was open minded because if he would have been able to use a computer, I would have hired him because his
Okay.
personality was good. His energy was solid. You know, he had a good, solid energy about him. So I
That's
was like,
good.
first looking at him, I was like, man, what's wrong with this dude? Like, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That first 7 seconds is a mug.
Yeah.
That's
But
that
as we
7 second,
spoke,
man.
he seemed very genuine, but he just couldn't work a computer. That's the only thing, and that's the most important thing about the position that he
About the
was interviewing
position.
for.
Wow.
Hmm.
That is interesting, man. Straight A.
Yes. Yes, love. Yes. How
Hey,
can I?
I'm telling you, man, my buddy. Hey, the bottom line is, man, we gonna see people go out, come and go out as they please. And sometimes we just go shake our head and be like, wow. But put it like this: if you know where you want to go, you gonna know the avenues it takes to get there.
Not
So,
necessarily.
I
Somebody
mean,
sometimes has to tell you.
somebody sometimes has to tell you, but after they give you that information and share that information, now you have the blueprint of how to get there. Now, you decide if you want to follow that blueprint or try to cut corners and get there. And I mean, sometimes it may not end up always the way you think, but the people out there that's one, hey, you never know who you go meet out there too. Just say you run out,
Ever,
you
ever.
never, ever. You can run into your president, your CEO, your director, and they may see you. That may leave a impression on them. They see you out there with a white beater and some flip flops, which what you say, Dre? They with the ashy heels and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
Look
be a
at.
good first impression.
It will not be a good first impression, man. So every time I leave out, I know I'm representing not only myself, I represent my wife, I represent my mom and my daddy, I represent my family. So I just try to make sure that I am up to par in everything because you never know, man. You never know who's watching you and where your next opportunity is going to come from.
The only thing you can try to do is not judge someone off their values. The only thing you can try to do, man, because people are
Yes,
gonna be people. But I mean, it's just the way. It's all about. It's just the way my mom allowed me to even leave the house.
yes,
And then even growing up the way I grew up, I didn't always have the best either. So I really don't. Once I was able to buy my own clothing, I
yeah,
got the clothing I wanted to get. You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
Go back to when I got my first job as a teenager. The first thing I thought in my mind was, I'm not gonna have to get, I'm not gonna have to borrow cousin so and so's jeans no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey man, I'm telling you, man. When funny that you said that, man. Coming up, man. When I was in school and everything, middle school and stuff, high school, everybody was buying used jeans, Guess jeans, Jabos, Tommy Hilfigers. You know what? They was doing all of that. My mama slid on over and bought me the Levi silver tab baggies. Cause I was a thicker, I was a little stocky. I was more muscular than I am now. But my mama bought me the silver tab blue jeans and Levi silver tab. And I wore them just like they was the Guess, the used, the Tommy Hilfiger.
And you should. They're Levi's. I mean, that's a solid. I mean, that's $50 pants.
No, back in the day now. We talk about back in them silver tab. You get them for $19.99.
Oh,
And $19.99 back in the day was a lot of money.
it was.
There.
That was a lot of money back
It
in the
wasn't
day.
$6 pants I had.
Because you talking about you was getting Levi silver tab. What was that thrift store everybody?
Wranglers. I was
Velvet
wearing
View?
Wranglers Husky.
What was it?
Veteran Village.
That's where my clothes came from.
Oh my God.
We
That had them
stayed
Wranglers.
at the
Boy,
thrift
the
store.
Wranglers came with a cowboy sticker on it.
Oh my God, there was a thrift store we used to go to all the time. It was over by one of them skating rinks, not Saints. What was the other one?
Skate King.
I think
I'll
it
be
was over by
straight
Skate
lost on
King.
y'all geography.
Yep.
It was over by Skate King, and that's where the majority of my clothes came from.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I got clothes from it was a store here. I know you got it was Grandpa Pigeons.
Yes.
I done got clothes from Ventures.
Yep.
I done got clothes from Target.
What was strange as a kid, it was acceptable to get your clothes out of Ventures, but if you got them out of Kmart, people would make fun of you. It's the same
But in
store.
my
The
mind,
same
Ventures and
brand.
Walmart, Ventures and Target were the same store in my mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, like people would make, like as a kid, like Target to me now, I'll go Target all the time. Target has like good fitting clothes. That Goodfellow brand at Target really has some good fitting. The cut of the clothes are really nice. I really like that. Especially the
Absolutely.
chinos and stuff like that come out of Target, that Goodfellow brand. I go to it. They are like them at H&M.
Yeah.
But I like the way they fit on me, and they don't have a lot of name brands all over it.
Yeah.
I know I'm wearing like a shirt with a name brand, but usually I don't have clothes with a name brand on them at all. It's just plain clothes because I know I'm not getting a check.
I don't blame you, brother.
It's honestly my philosophy. If it got like, I don't, the polo thing, no, I like a plain shirt with nothing on it. I would, if I found a Nautica shirt that I looked through like, oh, I like this shirt. I didn't even know it was a Nautica because it didn't have the little boat nowhere.
Yeah.
But I dug it, the fact that it didn't. That's what I liked about it.
Man, dang, man. Hey, your parent, hey, like you say, Chris, 7 seconds, man. You got that 7 seconds to make that lasting impression on the person, man. Hey, we're gonna talk about stereotypes and biases, man. Man, y'all know some of the main stereotypes out here, man. What is your number one stereotype that kind of just grind your gears, man? What's your number one? What's one of your stereotypes, Dre Day, that get underneath your skin? And for our listeners, man, let us know some of the stereotypes that y'all just like, man, I can't believe they still talk about this stereotype to this day.
Wow. What? Just any random stereotype, just randomly?
Any
know.
stereotype.
When it comes to us as a people, or like,
Just any stereotype.
One of the stereotypes that irks me is when they say all Black people like fried chicken.
you know, everybody like fried chicken. Like
Every
Everybody.
culture.
And
Every
watermelon.
culture. Hey,
Yeah.
every culture, man, watermelon is so good. Every culture eats fried chicken and they love watermelon.
You know, I wouldn't eat fried chicken in public for years, and I would not eat watermelon at all due
my
to those
God.
stereotypes.
You were
But
missing out.
Wow.
I had to get
feel
over like, hey man, everybody eats chicken. Like everybody does. Especially when I was in the office, I would not eat chicken off the bone. If it was like chicken nuggets or something like that, I would eat it.
Mhm.
But and watermelon I wouldn't eat in the least. But like watermelon going into, especially when I started going vegan, You know what watermelon has in it? That has citrulline. As a man, do you know what citrulline does to you? Like when you eat an abundance of water, man, you can lift the table.
Oh,
You better eat that water. I got
Let
some
me-
in the refrigerator right now.
watermelon
Dre, they
has
Dre, they finna go out and buy. Dre, they finna go out and buy 150 damn watermelons, man. Finna go out and buy 150 damn watermelons. Hey, here you go, watermelon.
yeah.
Oh.
Some watermelon, baby.
Is it okay for us as Black people to think that light-skinned people are bougie?
That's a good stereo. Hey, that is another stereotype.
I'm looking, it's from the
But
comments.
what if the science in your life has borne out that light-skinned people are in fact bougie?
Uh-huh.
Because
I haven't seen it no different, honestly.
the science in my life,
Yeah.
Look at
light-skinned
y'all
people-
acting up. Y'all acting up.
the light-skinned people in
Mhm.
my circle of influence,
Tanya says,
they the
My
worst.
experience has been even keeled. It's like so.
And that well, first of all, let's just be clear. There's nothing wrong with being bougie. I'm not even finna say
There's
that.
something wrong with being bougie. It's
There
nothing
is
wrong with being proud of
wrong
yourself. It's
with
a
being
difference.
bougie.
It's a different.
It's a difference.
There's
Dre
nothing
Day.
wrong with being
That
bougie.
look down at your nose at people. Bougie is it's a difference.
Oh, okay, so that's not, we don't have the same definition of bougie. Okay.
Somebody said they definitely buying a hill. You talking about the watermelon? I'm asking.
Yeah, that's what Tanya said. Tanya gonna buy her husband some watermelon.
If you get it next to the grind, that's where the most concentration of the herb or the vitamin is.
Oh,
Closer you get to the rind.
we got somebody that know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
Man, light-skinned people, yeah. What other stereotypes, man?
Light skinned dudes is soft.
No.
Nah.
You
I
ever
never
seen
really
Matt
heard
Barnes?
that.
You ever seen Matt Barnes?
Becky.
Like the one that
Hey,
Kwame Brown
Becky-
keep calling Becky,
Yeah.
with the good hair.
hair.
He keep
Yeah.
Matt Barnes is about that business. You understand me? Matt Barnes said
Matt Barnes put that work
we can
in,
meet
man.
up and talk about it, and you can come on my show when you're done. Like we
Matt
can
Barnes
go
ain't no
ahead
joke.
and hash this out in a room.
Uh-huh.
And then after we finish, I go ahead and I interview in the room. We can interview you on my show.
Right.
I think my pet, the stereotype that I just drives me crazy is that big girls can cook. Like I used to
That's
see those
also an
memes.
untruth.
I used to see those memes. If her elbows look like this, her food gonna be fire. No, I got elbows like that, and sir, you
I already
gonna get
know
a-
that's true. I know that is not the truth.
No, that's not the truth.
They can cook for them and they eat it, but I mean, do you think it's gonna taste good?
And you have to realize, like, I don't know how to fry chicken. I don't know how to fry fish. I fried fish for the very first time last year.
I've never fried
And-
fish though.
And that's
Ever.
when I was doing keto. And it was just like, I just tried it because I bought a skillet and I was like, let me try to do this. You know, I don't know how to do that. All that throwing down in the kitchen, I don't know how to do. I know how to make like
basics.
I can bake you some chicken, you know, make you some mashed potatoes, make you some broccoli. It's stuff that I like to eat. Okay. My body is built by Burger King, not because I was in the kitchen throwing down. No, it's because I eat cookies and Burger King. It is what it is. You know, so that y'all need to get out y'all's mind. If you see a big girl, she can't necessarily cook. Her body is probably built by Whataburger. Trust me.
I knew someone, not when I used to deal with it, but I do know someone that I was close to, you know, used to watch me as a kid and all that. You know, she's older. One of my mom's friends, most definitely not able to cook. It was, but she'd eat off your plate though. Like you couldn't have a plate. When I say, hey, what you got? But her hand is already like in your plate. Like, what you got? Like,
that's gonna be a problem, man. You can't dig in my plate, woman.
like,
Hold on.
you just ate my food.
Another big girl stereotype that I absolutely hate is that I can be swayed into doing something for food. Like, no, you can't. Like, okay,
Wait a
So
minute.
so
Wait
hold
a
up.
minute. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So they think that they can hang
I was thinking.
a 2 for 2 in your face and be able to get some booty for that, right?
Or anything. Okay, like okay.
What?
Let me just tell you, it would be like when I worked at the prison, you know, inmates be like, oh, you know, Miss Sanders, a sergeant, lieutenant, captain, major, whichever level I was at the time. You know, they'd be, oh, you can let me make it on so and so. You let me make it, I'll give you some cookies. Inmate, first of all,
My cookies at home better than ones you get in the
in
styrofoam.
commissary. That's one. Number two,
Right.
number two, just because you hit me with that, I'm finna try to give you all the punishment that I can. You know, because you assumed that food was the most important thing in my life, and it's not. It's really not.
I'm sitting here picturing in my
Yeah.
head sway because of food. You gonna have a dude like,
I'm
hey
telling
baby,
you, I'm telling you.
just let me put the head in real quick. I got this.
That-
And he
I
holding
got
the
this
leg over the
burger.
top of your head, like, hey, just
I got this
let me
burger.
slip it in real quick. I'm
I
gonna give
got-
you this
I got
leg.
these. Hey, I got these cheeseburgers, man.
I'm trying to tell you, it's been more, and it's not. It was outside of prison too. I've
my
had
God.
guys. I really have had guys, you know, approach me like that, like, you know, oh girl, you know, me and you let
I know
we
that
can get
pissed you
together.
off, boy.
We could get together and then, you know, I can take you to dinner. We can go get a big dinner. I tell you what, no, thank you. I had a guy take me to dinner, and then his, you know, and it could have been something different, but his rationale as to why I owed him sex was because he'd taken me to dinner and he'd spent so much
We
money.
just spoke about this.
On
Did
my
we just
plate.
speak about this, y'all?
We did
And
just speak about this.
all the women, if I remember, universally said, if y'all ask a dude out on a date and you pay for the date, you are entitled to some penis at the end of that night.
Okay, but listen, this is my thing.
Yes, we just
Don't flip it. Don't
I
flip
thought,
it
no,
now.
I thought that was we getting flued out. That was being flued out to a place,
Okay.
a vacation.
to
All the
love
expenses-
to love
Y'all
field, huh?
said as a
Right,
guy on a
love
date. The
field.
question was, if you take a guy on a date and you pay for it, like you go ahead and you pay for the date, is now the dude got to put out once y'all leave. And y'all said,
My thing is, I hope that it's established up front. That's me. I'm telling you up front what my expectations are.
You gotta give it up, sweet cheeks. He done even spent
You know,
$150 for that
I-
meal. You gotta
we
give it
done
up,
went
sweet cheeks.
We done went to Texas Day, Brazil, where it's $75 a plate, not including drinks.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that
And
booty up, man.
you done gave this man hot food. Now he got to heat them cheeks.
Beat them
But-
cheeks up.
But I would respect his decision not to. I just know not to take you back to Texas Day, Brazil. Now
You took him or he took you?
Sometimes I'm the
Also,
person who
it's the
treats.
woman paying. In this
If
situation,
I
it's the woman
listen,
paying.
if I want to go someplace and you say I can't afford it right now, I still want to go. Let's go.
Wow.
You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh well, I'm not gonna go because he can't go because he don't.
I'm
have
gonna
no
have
money.
to say, in today's world, tacos are a good bargaining tool.
Oh my God.
You might
But,
catch me
hey.
with some tacos. Let me stop.
You make some
hey.
tacos, you might get to eat that taco.
especially if you get them Jack in the Box tacos. Them Jack in the Box tacos be so good, boy.
I don't even know about that. Now I'm talking about my
Those
home
are
kitchen
gross.
tacos.
Oh man.
What do you
there
make
go.
tacos out of? You make out of walnuts and mushrooms?
Me? No, I actually make food. I'm not full vegan no more.
Oh, okay.
When I made tacos
I did.
before, it was mushrooms and I would use garbanzo beans sometimes.
Okay. I love
Chickpeas,
tuna.
whatever people
I
call
love
chickpeas,
chickpea tuna.
garbanzo beans.
Yeah.
Chickpeas is great.
Mushrooms,
Okay.
a lot of
Yeah.
fried a lot of fried vegetables.
Okay. Because I tried to do it with walnuts and mushrooms, like I said before, and I don't think I soaked the walnuts long enough.
No, it takes too much
Right.
work with mushrooms. A lot of it is just prep. It's hard to do.
Yep.
Man, hey, if you are online listening to us right now live in full effect, let us know, man. Let us know what is one of your stereotypes or your biases and everything. One of my stereotypes is this is one of my stereotypes. Just because I'm a big guy I wouldn't want no big girl. That don't mean I want a big girl all the time. That's a stereotype. They think all big people want other big people. That ain't that's a horrible ass stereotype, man. Just hey, hey, man, just because you're a nice sized person, that don't mean you want another big person. You may want you a little skinny, thick chick, man. Hey, and you know that's one of my things, man. I was more muscular back in the day before I got with these women, and they didn't put a couple LBSs on me. But my thing is this, man. This is my thing. When we used to go out, man, it was always the little hefty chicks used to come over there. Baby girl, oh, no, you nice. No, I want your partner who got the little tennis skirt on, not the one with the big skirt on, man. Not
but it was always the skinny guys that wanted me.
See, that's it. That's
always it. Skinny guys.
That's it. That's how it is. That's how it is. Probably. Man, but yeah, those are some of the crazy stereotypes and the biases that's out there, man. Hey, even if you look at it from a business standpoint, a corporate standpoint, you got people that look at people differently or categorize them or stereotype them because they have dreadlocks.
Tell me about it.
They look at them with dreadlocks and think they may be a thug or they may be a hoodlum or they may be violent or something and everything. That's a horrible stereotype, man.
Yeah. I'm there with you on that one. That's something I personally have to deal with.
Right. Sure. They think because you're a guy with a with dreads and dreadlocks and everything.
I got them in what you call it's not the bonnet, but they're wrapped up right now. But
oh man, a bonnet. Did you wear that bonnet to Walmart?
I would not.
This bastard got that bonnet on. He better not have wear that bonnet.
I would not. I would not wear my stocking cap to Walmart.
But yeah, man, that's how it is, though, man. We got all type of stereotypes, man. I look at it from a corporate standpoint. It's just stereotypes that's out there. You get biases, and for people that say everybody is prejudiced to an extent, man. Everybody has a prejudice about them.
Some form of prejudice, yep.
And we got some form of prejudice. And for people to say, I'm not prejudiced, that is a lie. Because we are all prejudiced to an extent, man. We just got to come to reality with our truths.
Do you see in the comments the angry black woman stereotype?
Yes. I hate that just because you get a woman that voices her opinion that's not gonna be a pushover. And you know what? Who always get categorized as an angry black woman? Alpha females. Alpha females always get categorized as that angry black woman because they are not standing by letting people talk, and they voice their opinion and they're intellectual with it and everything. So that's some of the stereotypes. That's angry. That's straight up anger and everything. Mm-hmm. Man, or when you walk, hey man, when you walking past somebody and everything, when somebody grab their purse, I'm like, man, what is that? Why are you grabbing your purse?
There's no anything you want to say.
That's exactly what you want to say. Man, you go kiss my ass, man. Don't do that. You don't tell. Hey, that's what you really want to say, man. When they grab their purse, like you finna just rob them or something, man. But yeah, those are some of the stereotypes.
Just start telling them, don't nobody want your dusty ass purse.
That's it. Well, want your purse? You ain't got nothing in it, probably. All right, man. I gotta swing it over to the next one, man. Hey, would you give your child the father's last name if you weren't married? If you're online right now, let us know. If you weren't married to the child's father, would you give that child their dad's last name?
I have no saying. This is like the abortion debate. I have no dog in this fight.
No dog in this fight.
I have no right to say anything on it.
Like you can.
I have no right.
Would you want your children to have your last name?
Yes. My child will have my last name. Well, my situation probably a little bit different because I'm married. But if I was single and I was dealing with someone, I feel like
I have a son that does not have my last name.
I feel like that's part of my bloodline, that's part of my lineage, and he'll still be part of my bloodline and my lineage and everything. But I would love for that child to have my last. That's my seed. I would love for that child to have my last name, even if me and the mom weren't married. And the only reason I think a woman wouldn't do that, and if you guys have a good rapport, is because it may be a hurt there.
If it's a boy, you would.
It may be.
So no,
it
if
may be
it's a
hurt.
female. No, if you have a girl, but yes, if you have a boy.
No, if it's a female, and yes, okay.
So
Is that to
my-
carry on his lineage because he's a boy, so he can carry on that last name? But since it's a girl, it doesn't necessarily make a difference. Is that why you wouldn't give her the male's last name? Because she couldn't carry it if she were to be married?
She can hyphenate that last name. And
She most definitely could hyphenate.
She can hyphenate that
We
last
spoke
name.
about that in one of our first couple shows.
Yep, she can hyphenate that last name. We did talk
My
about that.
first cost more than yours.
Because the thing is, you'll hyphenate that last name so she can have still that lineage from her dad and her mom, her dad's lineage still in that hyphenated last name though. What you think, Trey?
I don't have a dog in this fight. I can't make that decision for a woman.
My son does carry his dad's last name. And
No,
that,
again.
there was not even a thought. It wasn't even there was no debate for me.
Right.
This was, I have, my parents were married, although is a little question mark around when they were married, but I have my dad's last name.
I've dated
So
someone, 3 kids, 3 last names.
Why wouldn't
Not hers.
my child carry his dad's last name? That was, as Smooth was saying, my son is his dad's legacy, that and my son, I feel like whatever his father came into, legacy wise, my son was entitled to all the good that came from that family. That's his family. Those people are also his family, not just us. That's his family. One of the things that caught me off guard though was when, I was talking to my dad after I'd had my son. I was talking to my dad about, his name, my son's name and everything. And when I said his last name, my daddy was like, you can't name him that. You can't give him his last name. And I was like,
wow,
why not? And, my daddy was like, you're not supposed to. And I think my dad was like really excited about having a grandchild with his last name.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like weird to me. I didn't understand that. I didn't know, because in my mind, there was no, like I said, there was no debate. You know how when, I don't know if guys do it, but while I was pregnant and I was trying out names and everything, what I wanted to name him or whatever, I never put Sanders in his name. That's my last name. Sanders is my last name. Now, what I did do is one of my son's middle names is Alexander, or Alexander actually, and it's spelled similar to Sanders.
Right.
Because I did want to, give him some of my name. Mm-hmm. But to me, he was his, he was my child, but he was also his father's child, and I wanted to honor that. So, and even though things didn't work out with me and his dad, I've told y'all the story. Me and his dad was broke up by the time, I was trying to break up when I found out I was pregnant, but this was still his child, no matter what. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was still his child, no matter what. So, I don't understand.
It's a woman's right both ways in that situation.
Yeah. It's just, I see that a lot. No, I would not name him, and I don't understand that. Especially if the man wants to be in his life. My son's father was very excited about being a father, wanted to be involved. I knew that from the jump, and that didn't change, So
right.
I didn't have that same understanding that other people had.
I mean, so. Jon Snow was a king, and he didn't have a last name.
And my sister, her 2 boys have their dad's last name, and he ain't even in the picture. Now, she's given them the option if they want to change their name, because one of them has expressed he wants to carry his papa's last name.
Right.
And he's expressed that, and my sister has told him, when you get of age, you get to such and such age and you want to get your last name changed, we'll go do it.
I remember when my last name got changed.
Wow.
And was that something you wanted?
I was 5. I went to
Okay.
school, 4, and then I turned 5. So I remember having to go to kindergarten and tell my teacher my last name is my current last name. So before that, my mom and dad hadn't gotten married yet. So
Oh,
my mom did not give me dad's last name until after the
until they
marriage,
got
and
married.
then I got changed. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
But I remember going kindergarten, Miss Wing's class. I wasn't 5. I was only 3. I was 3 and I turned 4 in kindergarten. And so I started school a little early. So I remember telling the teacher my last name. My mom said, make sure you tell the teacher your last name is Neil. And so I did.
You
And
went
she
ahead
was
and
like,
told him that your last name was Mr. Neal, huh?
mm-hmm.
Wow. There you go, man. Oh man. What
So I
hey.
get it.
So you get it. Hey. That's something that we deal with in society and everything. Hey, it's my thing, to each his own. But you would, from a man's standpoint, you would want your child to have your legacy and everything. So want to do what you got to do as a father, man. Is if you and that woman got that relationship, y'all got that understanding, hopefully it'll work out for you guys. And that's all I'm gonna say on
Got you.
that. Hey man. All right, guys, here we go. Everything that's going on and everything. We thank everybody for all these comments, man. They don't see nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just my personal preference. If he is still in their lives, that's one thing. If he's not, that's another thing. So all those are true statements, guys. Those are very, very true, man. And look what the captain drug
Hey,
in.
Toya.
Hi.
Now she go right off camera. Come on, go off. Latoya, where you at?
You can't see me?
You in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm still in St. Louis too.
I was wondering
Are
where you were.
Yep, I'm in the
When we
loop,
spoke
man.
earlier today, I was like, you must be
You
in St.
didn't-
Louis.
I'm still in the loop.
I didn't know you were here.
Yep. I just got here yesterday. But I gotta ask y'all a question, man. If y'all had to do a presidential grade right now where we stand, what would you give the current president from a letter grade standpoint? And online, if you're online, tell me what would you give our current president? What letter grade would you give our current president?
Incomplete.
Thank you.
We
Thank you
get
so
an
much.
incomplete, an INC. That's what you get. That's your grade.
You give Sleepy Joe an incomplete.
He gets an INC.
Hey, like I said, online, if you're online, we're talking about a presidential grade. What do you give the current presidential administration that's in office right now? What grade would you give them right now to this day?
I would have gave Donald Trump an F, obviously, and I would have gave Obama a C. He did what he had to do to pass. I'm like, you can be mad at me for saying it. He did just what he had to do to pass. See,
Obama couldn't get a B plus.
he gets a C. He gets a C.
A strong C.
Get a strong C, maybe a C plus.
Okay.
He was able to pass. Like he
But
was
he
a
had
good
a lot
president.
to fix. There was a lot broke. He had a lot to fix and change when he got in.
Had
Tanya say she'll give the current administration a D. Okay, Tanya. That's interesting.
You know, I look at it like this. DJ
Steeny
said it's too early to grade. And this is how I look at it, okay? You say you're a teacher and you are hired to go to work at a school that's one of those failing schools.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you got to go into this classroom where these kids been making Z minuses for the last 3 years, and they want you to all of a sudden pull these kids up to an A.
Joe Clark.
And you got to work hard to even get these kids up to a C. And so we got Joe out there. First of all, he's trying to, you know, whatever he felt like Trump did wrong or, you know, failed at, he's trying to fix those things and get us back on a particular track. So he would have to actually get us back on that particular track before we
Oh,
could see
Shay, the
what
family here.
the actually grade is. Yes, hey Shay.
Hey,
So
Shay.
I do think it's too early. It's too early to see. I do have, and it don't matter. This is the thing. If you not rooting for them, if you not one of them, and you was rooting for the other guy,
And she coming
it
here with
don't
them
it don't
goddamn
matter what they
bonnets on
do.
as a
I
screensaver.
love it.
You need to just mute your damn screen. You coming with these bonnets. These
It's her
dorky ass
helmet of
bonnets.
truth.
Helmet of truth. But it don't, it's not gonna matter. You know how Kamala Harris went down there
Helmet of
when she
protection.
went to Guatemala, and she told
Oh,
them people, she was
man.
like, "Do not come to the United States. Don't come to the United States." If you saw some of the comments, and they was like, "See, she only said that so when immigration went down and she could take credit for that." Oh my God, y'all don't want them to come. She said don't come, and now y'all don't like it. What's wrong with y'all?
Oh,
Right.
She's
Let's
doing
put it in the
exactly what
freezer.
y'all wanted to, what y'all want somebody to do, but it's not good enough. And so it's not, to me, I don't think you can grade a president until their term is completely done.
Yeah.
And then you can look at what they've done in totality. Now, Joe will be closer to an A+ with me if we can go ahead and get a fourth stimulus passed. And
Oh,
to the
hell
tune.
no.
Is
'Cause I
Tanya
don't-
still on here? Did she hear that?
I don't need nobody doing no
To
more
the
damn
tune.
stimmy dances, man.
To the
I'm sorry.
tune. I would like to see $1,600, Joe.
His electoral promises are his syllabus for the semester.
I'm
So
just
once
saying.
you go past and turn in your work, once you turn in your work, I will go forward with my grades.
Hey,
So right
And
now
that's
he
what
has
I'm
an
saying.
incomplete because he's had
That's
one
what I'm
assignment.
saying.
He said he was going to have his stimulus check in, and he did that. Now he said other things too. Now go forward with your other promises. And once those other promises have been fulfilled, then
But
we can go about a
you know
grade.
as well as I
Hey.
do, he can make all the promises he wants. This is any president.
Every president.
You can make all the promises you want on the campaign trail, but once you get in that position, it's so many levels that's got to go through the House. It's got to go through the Senate.
You're gonna get blocked left and right.
It's got to get past Mitch
Has
McConnell's
to go
ass.
through the branches.
You know?
However, did
You know-
you propose it? Did you even propose it? If you didn't even propose it, then you didn't try.
Yeah, I would like to see those student loans gone as well.
Exactly.
At least $10,000.
I need that.
for
I
student
need that.
loans.
I need
Thank
that
you.
up off my back.
I thought
man.
some people said that student loans was getting erased.
Man, listen,
Hey.
I'm gonna run outside naked. Them student loans gonna be gone.
Hey, man. Hey,
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Lord have mercy. Tanya said, you signing all these anti-hate bills, but where are the ones for the black people? Y'all got,
No,
y'all
listen,
got
black
for
folks.
Asians, trans, etc. So
Can I
what
please
about one
comment? Can I please
Go
comment?
ahead. That's
Listen.
Tanya.
When you go through these elections, you can't go gung-ho for a candidate, Obama being the first one, like they was going ham. We got to vote. We got to get him in office. What we did not do before giving this man our vote was make any demands at all. You know who did? The homosexuals made their demands, and he gave them, you give me an office, I'm gonna do this for you. He did. The Hispanics with Eva Longoria as their spokesperson went in. This is what we need as a Hispanic group. Hispanic Americans, this is what we need to help with our rights, and he did. Black folks went with nothing. We asked for no demands whatsoever. We just figured if he gets in office, things was going to magically be good for us. But politics don't work that way. Exactly. What do you bring to the table, and what votes can you bring to me? So you can have my vote, and you would have our people's vote if this, and this were to happen. Can you make that happen? If it does not, you will not get reelected. Our votes will go to someone else. We didn't make that demand, so we don't get to make, and we most definitely didn't do that with Joe Biden. I seen nothing pressing this man other than the fact that he said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. I must not be black. Fuck you. I voted Green Party. I don't I'm not fucking with you.
Fuck Joe, huh?
And I think it would be prudent for people to really examine, what party lines they fall behind, and see if they actually represent what they
only thing I agree with
But how
Kanye
they
said, but
feel.
he was misguided in what he was saying. What he said was correct, but his thought process and going about it was wrong. Like Black people are stuck in the thought process of being Democrats. True, Kanye. However,
Yeah.
that does not mean you put on your MAGA hat and vote for Donald Trump. Like you're
That's
like
my point.
it was a disconnect.
That's
I
my
get
point
what you
is that
said, but he just went about it wrong.
when
Right.
you stuck in a two, a main two-party system, and you got to pick X or O, you get stuck behind something sometimes that you don't really agree with.
Mhm.
I agree with this side more than I agree with that side.
You got to
Whereas
pick a
you
lesser
can,
to evil. Do you want to
right,
drink ammonia or
whereas
bleach?
you can actually
Yeah.
form something for yourself and people who actually think more along your lines. Somebody just has to take the reins on that. And I think it's high time that was done.
Right. Do you want to be
Right.
shot in your leg or shot in your arm?
Neither. I don't want to get shot.
That was your
At
choices.
all.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
I
they
don't
was
want to
putting.
get shot.
I remember most definitely that's how I felt about the Clinton and Trump election. Like, do you want to drink bleach or do you want to drink ammonia? Either way, it's going to end up bad for you. I
Right.
truly believe that she was an evil woman. Like I felt it was something about her energy that really rubbed me wrong. Like it just really did. Like I had a very bad feeling about her. But I knew that Trump was going to be bad too because he was going into his own hype. I also believe that he didn't mean to be president, but he was saying such off the wall stuff. It started building steam and it brought a spotlight on how people in our majority really felt in this country.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it brought a
Yeah.
spotlight out there. Like, oh, that's how you really feel. Okay, so I got you. Like,
What you finna say, Shay Boogie?
As far as what the politics, politics is kind of a weakness for me. I'm not too strong on it. I only like what mainstream report or whatever, conversations like this or whatnot.
Agreed.
So I was
agreed,
not a
Owen.
fan. The last 4 years, I wish I could go back and race. And it did shine a spotlight on, all that ugly stuff that was at the bottom of the pot that floated to the top, all that nastiness. And
We actually should appreciate that last presidency.
I
Yes.
do.
So it was a very ugly and dark time. Now, as far as this one, I was disappointed by the quick, swift action of the bill for I don't know if I should say it, but I'm going to say Asian population, I guess.
Because they demanded it.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah, but I feel like some of what we've been through recently, it should have been addressed without us having to come to the table and say it. It's kind of commonsensical, you know what I'm saying? People dying in the streets, people dying in jails. That's, our people, I think they should just, okay, well, this is a problem. It's necessary, it's necessary that we address it. So it shouldn't have to be said. It shouldn't have to be a demand. But it's always like we got to fight a little harder.
It has to be.
But we need. But that's just my opinion. And if it is wrong, well,
No, your opinion isn't wrong.
Y'all
It's your
think-
opinion.
Do y'all think that the whole model minority thing kind of informed the model minority idea around Asians, kind of informed how the swiftness of that bill?
And
Because
their
Asians-
demands during the election process.
But
and the unification of said minority group.
So are you saying that Black people have not ever demanded and have not ever been unified in their demands?
Yes, once. One time in our country's history. And we got
Because I
changed
feel like
and we fell apart.
I feel like it's a constant with us though.
The bus boycott in 1955 is the only time we unified as a people and stuck with it through the consequences until an actual change happened. The only time. But
Because
a
this
full
this is
unification of going through discomfort, we have not
because
again.
if we ask for anything, I feel like maybe this is just me, but
Mhm.
anything that we ask for is actually going to benefit not just us, but everybody else.
Oh, it's gonna. That's always been true as far as us.
Okay. So
Civil
you
rights
can't,
instead of black rights. Who is civil? Have you ever met somebody whose race is civil? Never in my life. I say that's a civil person. I've never like what they look like. What they look like? Oh, they were civil. Never in my life have I seen that happen. But when black people do get some type of push, you know who get pushed to the side is black folks, and everyone else it jumps in front and benefit from said decision.
and everybody rides on the backs of whatever black people.
Not even right the
Man.
back. They push your black ass to the back.
Well, true that.
And they
True
get the
that.
benefit.
Well, and
Go to
I
the
was
back.
saying, you know, the swiftness of that bill, I believe, really has a lot to do with being informed with the model minority, where
Agreed, Steve.
you know, Asians are held up, you know, and they're held up to us. Like, well, if they can come over here with nothing and they can make it happen and la 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 la, what's wrong with you? Why couldn't you do it? Well, they
Why
actually
can't you do it?
right.
Yes, that's an easy answer.
Yep.
Have
That
you seen
is.
the loans they get to start businesses because they come in from a different country, immigration loans?
Mm-hmm.
We don't get that. We've been here.
And a lot of those loans stem from some of the stuff that is basically reparations for some of the stuff that their ancestors dealt with here in this country, or that the United
Yep.
States did to their home country.
Mhm.
Man.
Japanese people got reparations. Jewish people got reparations. The Chinese people, even in America, still get some sort of favor from the way that they were treated when they got brought over. But I'm
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the but. The
We
but
still
part.
wait. It's still in the Senate or the office or whatever.
it's
I
not
don't.
going
It's-
nowhere.
it's
They put
not
that
get-
mug
it's
in the
not
back of
gonna
their
get past.
closet.
It ain't gonna get past Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
But we will see how
Nope.
that end up going, man, and everything, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Going
we're gonna
right
swing
where
it
it's
on
at.
over here to our next one. Hey, I'm gonna change it up, man. We were gonna do the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. I don't know if a lot of people may not watch wrestling or may not have watched wrestling coming up. I know for a fact
I
Chris
watched it in the
Dorian
past.
probably watched it when we were younger and everything.
Growing up, I did. It came on
Growing up.
before Kung Fu Theater.
So I'm gonna
It did.
leave it up to y'all. Do y'all want to do the Mount Rushmore of wrestling, or do we want to do the Mount Rushmore of cereal?
I'm with the cereal. I'm all with the cereal.
Cereal.
We're gonna do the Mount Rushmore cereal. Miss
Please put
Toya.
y'all Mount Rushmore in the comments, y'all. Like y'all, Mount Rushmore, the Mount Rushmore for a breakfast cereal in the morning. What is the
Cereal.
top?
Toya, what's your Mount Rushmore cereal?
Kellogg's fruit and yogurt, Special K,
Uh-huh.
Raisin Bran Crunch with the cranberries,
2,
Golden Grams,
3,
and peanut butter Captain Crunch.
4.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
said 4.
That's it. 4. Mount Rushmore. 4.
For Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Shay Boogie,
Yeah.
what's your
Unless I
Mount
said
Rushmore
4.
cereal?
My Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna roll with that peanut butter Captain Crunch. Love me some peanut butter.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go get me a box. Anywho, Frosted Flakes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Bananas.
Right. Gotta have the bananas in it.
got to. I may roll with Golden Grams,
Okay.
and this one is
Mhm.
a little strange, but I'm gonna roll with Grape Nuts for the last one,
Ooh, you
And
fell
Right,
off.
that you gotta let them get soft.
and some
You gotta let them
Look how
nuts
Dre
get
ain't
soft.
looking.
Hey, Dre say you gotta let them nuts get soft.
You got to a little
Before you
bit.
put
You
them in
said
the
the President
mouth.
Pierce of cereals when you said grape nuts. I'm
President Pierce.
like, I don't know if he Mount Rushmore. He
Hey, that's the Leonard Fillmore
right.
cereal and stuff.
Like, I don't know
Hey,
about
we
the
had
grape
grape
nuts.
nuts in my house, so Grape Nuts rolled through, and you put some ice cold milk and some sugar. Tastes like Frosted Flakes. Y'all gonna quit judging me.
Okay, that's
I'm
what's
gonna
up,
take
man.
Impression.
And she gonna stick by that. Dre Day, what
Mm,
about you? What's your Mount Rushmore cereal?
like everybody else, I got to go with the peanut butter crunch.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Um, then the Reese's cereal, I
Reese's.
love that.
That's good. I like the
Cinnamon
original
Light.
recipe though. The new recipe is a little
Yeah, you're right. The new ones are nasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cinnamon
That's
Life
true.
cereal, that is actually awesome.
What
You
it
let
says
that-
cinnamon light?
Cinnamon Life.
I almost bought some yesterday. I said, you
It's-
know what? Let me stick with my golden grams.
Cinnamon Life
Okay.
is
Let's just
delicious.
get these golden grams and hutch.
Cinnamon Life is delicious with vanilla almond milk. Okay, I'm just gonna put
Okay.
that out.
I might have to try that.
Okay,
Vanilla
let it get
almond
a
milk is the only one you can buy because it tastes like regular milk.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
What's
just
your
a little
last
bit.
one, Dre
Let
Day?
it get a little soggy. Let the Cinnamon Life get a little soggy. It's delicious.
Like grape nuts.
Yeah, like grape nuts.
You gotta
And
let
then
them
my
nuts
last one,
get soggy, huh?
yeah.
Who wants soggy nuts?
If the nuts are soggy, you've done your job. Uh,
Obviously, Shay
Well,
Boogie
all
and
right.
Dre. All right, Dre, what's your last cereal?
and my last one is chocolate peanut butter pebbles.
Okay.
Chocolate peanut butter what?
I see the peanut butter theme in here.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I
that's-
love peanut butter.
Christorian,
Chocolate pebbles.
what about you, brother?
Okay, I'm taking it just how you stated with the format of the Mount Rushmore. Like when I think of cereals, what are the icons of cereal? Not necessarily the best tasting ones, but what are the icons? So George Washington is up there, even though I would believe that Obama is a better president than George Washington. He's on the Mount Rushmore. So
Obama with a C.
hence, I'm going to say, yeah, he's a better president. I mean, one owned slaves. He
Okay.
lost. He
Then
lost.
that means, wait, hold up. That means that Obama is better than a lot of presidents.
Exactly.
Very
A
close to the front of
lot
the
of
line.
presidents on slaves.
He owns
Hey, if you're online right now, drop in our comments. What is your top 4 cereals? Christorian, finish it up, bro. What's your 4,
okay.
man?
So cornflakes cereal is when you think of cereal, cornflakes may be like an iconic thing.
Without
Do
the
they
sugar.
taste the best? By no means. But
Hey, I'm with you.
it's an icon. Frosted Flakes would be the next.
Okay.
Angie,
I'm going to say Captain Crunch, not peanut butter Captain Crunch is my favorite, but I'm going to say Captain Crunch because there's a Captain Crunch umbrella that goes under Captain Crunch.
Okay.
So I'm going to say
Yeah.
cornflakes, Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch, and then for my last, I would have to say the fabulous, undeniable Cocoa Puffs because they're the chocolate cereal.
Yes!
They taste different now.
Yes, damn it.
They
Yes.
taste so different.
All
They
right,
they were the
They
first
taste
cereal that you could
different
have
now.
chocolate milk after you was done with your cereal.
man.
Treats.
They don't
Yeah.
taste the
Hell
same.
yeah.
The Obama of cereals. They were the first brown one.
Hey, man.
They don't taste the same.
My Mount Rushmore of cereals is, oh man, hey, I'm telling you, Captain Crunch is one of them. Cocoa Puffs is definitely up there. I like Fruit Loops. Oh man, Fruit Loops is my
I just seen the comments and Fruit Loops. I like, ooh, Fruit Loops
is my thing. I love my Fruit Loops, boy. So I got Captain Crunch. I like the Crunch Berry. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Captain Crunch.
Right,
Crunch.
you see what I'm saying?
I love the Crunch Berry, but it all stems to the root. It's Captain Crunch. So
Captain Crunch is the
Captain Crunch, and I said Captain Crunch, Cocoa Puffs, Fruit Loops, and this last one, man, I haven't had it in years, but this is a spinoff of Captain Crunch. It was a women who got wick and everything. It was called a cereal called King Vitamin.
Oh,
I knew it.
Kindle.
King Vitamin. Man,
You know
hey,
they sold it at
They
Target.
were good.
man, King
They
Vitamin
were
was
good.
fire.
They sell King Vitamin
They
at
were
Hy-Vee
good.
and at Target.
Hey man,
During like the
King
throwback
Vitamin.
cereal time at Target, throw
My
at throwback
sister
cereals every once and
used to
again.
like-
I love me
Yeah.
some King Vitamin, dude.
And King
I'm
Vitamin
telling
is
you.
at Hy-Vee.
Man, I love King Vitamin, man. Hey,
He
when
didn't
you- hey,
see a throwback.
I threw it back.
Throwback.
You went all the way. You know what though? since Trix went back to its regular shape, it's Trix is better now. They didn't taste all that great.
Yeah, don't take.
I
Yeah.
don't know. They use an old recipe because they better now.
Now, my honorable mention.
They're way better.
I eat a cereal called Crackling Oat Bran. That I love it, man. It's very good, and I like Crackling Oat Bran. And hey, and my other honorable mention is Sugar Smacks, man. I love it.
I knew somebody was coming with the Sugar
I
Smacks.
love
Sugar Smacks are Golden Crisp. Now listen, I grew up I grew up with a little less money than most folks.
I like DJ. DJ say
Nobody said
I like her pops. Oh, I love them pops. Them real big
Captain
pops.
Crunch, Fruit Loops, Honey Bunch of Hope, and Pops. Pops
I
fire.
love pops.
Oh,
Yes.
that's my jam. Ooh,
shredded wheat is pretty good with the.
That should have been on
shredded
mine
wheat.
too. Shredded wheat is like a staple.
I like shredded wheat. I do. They got like a
They had
strawberry
shredded wheat in the
frosting.
1800s. Like that was. I should have said shredded wheat on mine.
Because that's the George Washington of cereals.
That's it right there. That's the one. I said
That's
cornflakes.
Abraham
No,
Lincoln
shredded wheat got
shredded wheat.
cornflakes beat.
She said
Cakes
that's
up
the
there.
Washington, man.
Multi-grain Cheerios, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Golden Grams, and s'mores.
I was gonna say nobody said cinnamon toast or Wheaties or none of that.
Yeah, I
Wheaties
bought
is-
some Wheaties one time. Wheaties are nasty.
Fruity
Wheaties
Pebbles.
nasty.
Hey, the Fruity Pebbles is good, but the off-brand Fruity Pebbles taste better than the name brand kind.
Hey, I bet you I got a cereal
What
y'all
is
don't
that?
know nothing about. That's fire.
What?
It's super rare to get now. I'm piggybacking off of his King Vitamin. Y'all had Quisp. Y'all ever have some Quisp cereal? Listen to me. See what I'm saying? You gotta go. I go and get my DeLorean. I'm gonna go back to the 80s. I'm gonna get us a few boxes and get you this Quisp cereal. It's called Quisp, and it got like a little pink rabbit looking thing that his ears work like a propeller. It's a blue box, sky blue box. If you go into Target every once and again, they charge you like $6 for a little small box, but it'd be fire.
Damn.
That's how good the cereal is. That little small box, $2 box normally is $6.
What kind of cereal is it? What do it taste like?
It tastes like Quisp. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. I can't even describe the taste. I know it's like a corn cereal. Like if you took like not quite Captain Crunch, but it's like little circles. Like it looks like ball smash. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to explain. I wish I can bring up a screen and share.
I have to go look
in the
it up.
picture.
Hey, man, that is crazy, man.
I'm gonna find a picture and put it as my background.
All right, man. Hey, you online, man? We got your comments and everything about your cereals and everything, your Mount Rushmore of cereals and everything. Hey, man. Hey, that just brought us back down memory lane of our childhoods, man. Hey, guys, we're gonna finish it off. We're gonna do our shaking my head moment, man. What have y'all seen today that made y'all shake y'all head, man? And not even today, over this weekend. One thing y'all may have seen that made y'all shake y'all head.
Oh, okay. So I read this story about this guy, and he won the lottery for $30,000 and used $20,000 to buy a gold chain and end up getting robbed.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes, I seen that.
Yep.
Damn fool. He gets
$1,000.
he gets the damn fool award for the day.
Yo.
So he bought a gold chain.
A gold chain for 20 G's. And
Well, he could have went down for the swap meet.
It got snatched.
I bet it did.
So yeah, donkey.
What about the mother? Was it Texas? The mother that was in Texas that went to the school and pretended to be a student.
Yeah,
and she got locked up.
I saw that. She was trying to quote prove a point about the security.
Prove a point.
School. But I mean, you know what? I had to kind of like,
and then they said,
agree with her, because like how she go a whole day and nobody ever
Right.
realized it wasn't her daughter. Like you
Because
know,
she was 4 feet.
yeah, but I mean,
She was 4. I get it though. She went the whole day in the school until they sent her to detention or something.
no, but one of
I
the
think they
teachers
sent her. The teacher.
said something, and they finally looked at her and was like, "You
Yeah.
you not her." And they was like, come get this. So yeah, but she went basically all day. That woman ate lunch up in the school.
That is so crazy.
That sounds like more like
Taking
a
Well, you
notes.
know
She
self-punishment.
got locked up.
I think it
Now she
also
got
goes
locked up.
to you got schools, you have classrooms that have 32 children. And then as a teacher, you have 32 times 8 children. And so that's what 328 kids or something like that.
What
that
grade
you
did she
have to get to
propose
know.
as?
It
was
was
high school.
high school, I think. Was it?
Oh, I don't know why I thought I don't know why I thought it was middle school, but maybe I had it wrong.
I think it was high school. But
You
that
know,
goes to
high
you,
school. I don't remember which one.
you as a teacher, you don't have the same kind of connections with these kids because those classes are so full. You know,
Right.
and so you don't have the same connections to be able to look at a child and see if they have bruises, see if they're the right person, you know,
Okay.
to see the things that as a teacher you're charged with seeing. So I don't agree with what she did, but I understand, you know, the point that she was trying to make.
I have to say,
Right.
at the job as a supervisor, you may have 25 direct reports as a supervisor, and that's on the high side. And if you have a team that has 200 people come through that you're a supervisor, but just 25 of them are your direct reports. If someone is in there that you don't know, you're going to notice that person that doesn't belong, that's not here every day. You're at least like, are they new? Like, no, I never seen them before. Some type of red flag will happen as an employee. And these are kids where you should be watching them. And when they come in, do the roll call in the morning or whatever, you're looking at your kids. You mean to tell me you don't know what your kids look like?
I
Is this the first 2 days of school?
Again,
I agree with that. I mean, I know it's hard. I know it's a lot of faces. But if you're seeing the same faces every day, you kind of get to at least know enough to be familiar. Something like that, you got to kind of get past, okay, I got, 200 and some kids. You're only seeing like 30 a day. So you can
no,
kind of.
you're not. You're seeing 200 a day.
30 at a time.
But I mean,
30
per
at a
period,
time.
you're not seeing all 200 at once. You're seeing
Yeah,
like
30 at a time. I got what you're saying.
so you're going to kind of get in that. You just got to look up. You can glance up and look at these faces and get kind of familiar with them. Will they blend at the end of the day? Of course. But at that moment in that period, you can kind of familiarize yourself.
So hold on. You also have a situation where this woman wore a mask all day and she had a hoodie on. If she's similar
That's different.
to
Like,
her child, if she's similar to her child
that's
here,
different. That's
if
different.
this is similar, and
Yeah.
that woman looked, or the teacher looked and was like, yeah, that's so and so.
That's not the
kept on
teacher's
going.
fault. At that
But-
point, it's not the teacher's fault. She disguised herself.
Covered. It was
Do
a
what
teacher
now?
at the end of the day that kind of looked and was like, you're not your daughter, or who are you? So
Yeah.
a teacher finally did look her in the face and
Yeah.
say, who are
I
you?
can't put that on the teacher. Like, you had a mask on and a hoodie all day. Like, you're disguised. Most teachers,
Right.
like when we were in school, we couldn't have a hoodie on.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to take the hood off your head for security reasons. Like, they're gonna need to see your face.
Mhm.
So
But
in the natural world past COVID, the hope would be that a teacher would be able to, in that of them 30 kids, be able to be familiar enough with the class to know who's supposed to be there and who isn't. So she
Right.
kind of throw everything off by being in a hoodie and
Yeah.
that's
mask.
different. That changes the story.
It changes the
That's why
whole
she in
narrative,
trouble.
man.
And you
Hey.
see, if you watch the video, she's got on that hoodie and that mask.
Yeah.
And when she's walking into the school, she's just like this. So if you're similar in this area, and that's what people
Yeah.
are used to looking at, then we'll go on through.
Some parents
know.
and kids got all this is them. Like it's the
First
same.
of all, my mama got her mama's entire face,
You know what I'm saying?
whole face.
Man,
So
wow.
My sister and her kids, her kids stole her face and just acting like it's theirs.
Hey man, we could be going on and on about shaking my head, man. But those
That
are
was
a
crazy.
couple of
That was a good one.
shaking our head moments for the day, man. We're gonna finish it off, man. We're gonna try to give away something tonight, man.
Hey, Black Card
Oh,
Revolt. We can play a game. Winner can get something. We can
We got
put in the
that.
comments. The winner who got the most points can get something.
We're getting close to our time.
What time we stopping?
what
9?
time we stopping?
We stopping in 5 minutes or
Oh.
less.
Oh, then we ain't gonna play today.
Right.
We're gonna have to get back to our game. Everybody come on in next
I
week.
had
We're
my
gonna definitely do
whiteboard
our
ready.
game.
I had my cards too, doggone.
Mhm.
I was ready.
We was ready, man. But we will definitely do our game definitely next week, man. I promise you guys. But we still want to give away some money tonight, man. Just as a little special giveaway. Who want to come up with a question for our people, man? What y'all think, man?
Chris got the cards. Do you have the cards, Chris?
Yeah, I can do one. Let me see.
Give us a question, man. We're gonna see who gonna get it. And then the first person who get the answer in the thing in the comments, we will send you a cash app from just talking to you guys.
Okay. This is the question. First person to type it in wins. So if they clamber through your windows, you should hide your money, hide your Easter eggs, hide your kids and wife, or hide your television.
I got my answer.
Which one? A, money, B, Easter eggs, C, kids and wife, D, television. They climbing in your windows. They may be snatching your people up. You never know what they doing. But you need to hide A, money, B, Easter eggs, C, kids and wife, or D, television. Somebody please comment.
Right, I got my answer. B, throw me a coach.
You ain't getting nothing.
I
Uh-oh. Gotta hide your kids, hide your wife, and maybe even your husband because they raping everybody out here.
don't know.
So kids and wife is the answer, right?
Kids and wife is the answer.
DJ Steeny, drop your cash app in here. We gonna send you something from the crew here at Just Talking to You. Let us
job,
know.
DJ
Let
Steeny.
us know, DJ.
Have
They
y'all
raping
ever heard
everybody
the
out
song based on that?
Mhm.
I love that.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I kid when I say I literally watched this YouTube video yesterday. I just pulled this card out random. That's why I started laughing. I was like, wow. Me and my kids looked at the video and then listened to the song yesterday.
Yes. DJ Steeny, what's up? Let us get that cash out so we can send you something, man. Hurry up, drop it in there for us so we can send it, man. Hey, it's been another great episode, man, of Just Talking to You, man. Okay, let me see. DJ Steeny. Let me go see if I can put it in there real quick. DJ, just like it is. Let me go $.
Dollar sign.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Dollar bill, y'all.
STEENIE. I got her. Dr. Brown.
Possibility. While supplies last.
What are we doing here?
I'm like, we commercials? It sound like a commercial.
I see you, DJ Steeny. Look at you, girl.
Brian in the car.
Tell me if you got the DJ Steeny. We sent it from the crew here Just Talking to You. We just sent it over to you. Tell us if you got it. We want to appreciate it. Hey, man, we really appreciate, like I said, you guys for tuning in tonight. Another amazing episode, man. Hey, like, share, subscribe, comment to our videos. We're gonna come back to you. We got a good hot video we're gonna post next week. So just be watching out for us, man. That is it for us tonight, man. We the crew. We are out. I'm getting ready to hit the highway and travel back home, man. Take care, y'all. Peace.
All right, bye, y'all. Love
Good
you.
night, y'all.
Bye.
Good week.
Wanna do is just talk to you.